I used to take myself out on dates, open my own damn doors, pay for everything on my plate. Sometimes I'd even get the steak, cause I got it like that. Always had my own bag, never needed no man to rely on. Got to.
Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing amazingly well. So in today's video we're going to be talking about the new Christian Louboutin perfume. But before I start this video, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Kindly give this video a huge thumbs up and let me know what your scent of the day is. Also follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you haven't already. I will leave my handle here on the screen. So I have been so excited to get this perfume delivered to me. This perfume sold out. So before we dive into the full review of Fétiche La Rose, there are actually 6 perfumes that were launched sometime earlier this year, but Fétiche La Rose is the most popular and for good reason. I've smelled all of the perfumes. I don't particularly like any of them. I think the one that speaks most to me is the liqueur one. I think that one is the most likable out of the rest of them, but I definitely will urge you to go and smell the perfumes because you may find a hidden gem amongst the 6. But for me, La Rose definitely is the one that spoke most to me. It's the kind of scent profile that I regularly go for, and it's a rose perfume. I absolutely enjoy a rose perfume, and this is the bottle right here. This is one of the sexiest bottle, if not the sexiest bottle in my collection. Let us just appreciate the beauty of this bottle. It's so stunning. This is inspired by the red bottom heels, so the Christian Louboutin iconic stilettos. This perfume was inspired by the stilettos, and you can tell from the packaging that they are pretty much similar. So I got my perfume from the Christian Louboutin website, and they have it in Harrods. Not anymore. Like literally this perfume I think is sold out worldwide, because even on the Christian Louboutin website it shows as you can only get it on pre-order, and shipping begins I think 24th of April. So this is a very much sought after perfume. And let's dive into the notes of the perfume. So Fétiche La Rose opens up with black cherry, pink pepper, rose, and also ginger. When you spray this beautiful perfume, this is the bottle without the cap. It does come with a travel size cap, so you can travel with it. I personally don't take a whole perfume bottle with me when I travel. I would always decant it, and yeah, because I don't want my bottles breaking. And let me break it down before I tell you my thoughts. So I wrote this down because I didn't want to forget anything. Now, I wrote here that this actually opens up with pink pepper. It's very spicy in the opening. Some people have said it's quite sharp. I've read some reviews on Fragrantica. The blast of pink pepper I absolutely love. And very soon after, almost immediately after you spray it, you get the pink pepper in the opening. It immediately starts to turn sweet. So you start to get the rose. Now, the rose in here actually reminds me of a lipstick, you know, like a powdery red lipstick, almost like the one I've got on today. It almost reminds me of that type of rose. So this rose is not particularly realistic smelling rose. It's a very modern smelling type of rose. It has a powdery quality to it, and then the cherry starts to make an appearance. Now the cherry is supposed to be the top note, but it doesn't quite come into play when you first spray this perfume. The cherry starts to come after the rose, and what I get is a syrupy sweet cherry with a little bit of like a dark edge to it. If you can imagine like a dessert wine, like a super sweet dessert wine, and you have lots of cherry just left in there to marinate for a bit, that's the kind of cherry that I get in here. So you get a boozy type of cherry. It's dark, it's very sexy, it's very syrupy, but it's not cloying at all. Although it's syrupy sweet in terms of the cherry and the rose, it doesn't turn gourmand. It's not a gourmand perfume at all to my nose. And the ginger in here is not the star of the show at all. It is there, you do smell it, and what it does is it adds a little bit of a richness to it, a little bit of spice to the base of the perfume, so you get all of those facets into one, and that's what makes this perfume, to me, very, very spectacular. Now, in terms of longevity, this is a very, very long-lasting perfume. It lasts on my skin for 8 hours plus. I wore it all week long. I wore it yesterday when I went out. I went to Selfridges, and every single store I entered, somebody told me how beautiful I smell. So this perfume has amazing projection. I could smell it on myself throughout. If you get on the London train, you know that it smells. The London trains, I'm so sorry to say, it really, really stink. And it's not the train per se, it's the people on the train. When I tell you, for the first time, I didn't smell the people. And I get trained to work every single day, but for the first time, all I smelled was this perfume. So you can almost imagine the strength of the scent. It is absolutely unreal. Now, moving on to season, this is an all year round scent to me. This is a perfume that will shine in the autumn, in the winter, in the spring, in the summer. It is not a perfume for a certain season, which is absolutely amazing, because I look for a perfume I can wear anytime. And in terms of occasion, this to me is a sexy date night perfume. This to me is a perfume I want to wear on a date night. If you are someone that is single and you are being asked out on a date and you're wondering what perfume should you wear, I would say this: I almost guarantee that your date will absolutely love the way that you smell. This to me is feminine, hands down a feminine perfume. I don't see a man wearing this, but obviously anyone can wear what they want. But in terms of what I perceive when I smell this, it's giving feminine vibes throughout. And would I say this is blind buy safe? Absolutely not. No perfume is blind buy safe. I would say maybe if you love a rose perfume, if you like a spicy rose, but done in a different way, because my perfume collection, I want to say about 40% of my perfume collection are rose perfumes. I love me a rose perfume, and none of them smell like this. I have to say, this is my favorite rose perfume to date. This perfume is so sexy, and yes, I'm going to be one of the people that's going to be hyping it up, because I genuinely find this to be so sexy, so inviting, so addictive, such a perfect perfume. There is literally nothing wrong with this perfume. I have nothing negative to say about it. And for people who are saying it's too hyped, when they smelled it, they didn't like it, that's fine. Like, each to their own. We're not all gonna like the same thing. But if we share the same taste in perfumes, or you've liked perfumes I've spoken about in the past, I would definitely say you'll probably love this perfume, hands down. I think before I read reviews online, I would have said, yes, go ahead and blind buy it. But the fact that some people did not like it and the negativity about the perfume is just crazy to me. And it's not even just the perfume. It's about the influencers that are talking about this perfume that are being bashed, and I really don't understand it. If you don't like a perfume, just keep it moving, it's fine. But anyhow, this to me is the best from Christian Louboutin. This to me is the best release so far of 2025, and I have 2 backup bottles coming, and I will get more if I could, because this perfume instantly blew me away. So my rating is 10 out of 10 for Fétiche La Rose by Christian Louboutin. So my lovelies, that is it for today's video. I rarely do a dedicated video to any perfume apart from Penhaligon's, but this one deserved to have the stage. It deserved to be the main character. It deserves to have the spotlight, and that's why I've done a dedicated review. Let me know what you think of this perfume. Comment down below if you have it in your collection. Comment down below if you've smelt it, your honest thought about it. Is it worth the hype? Is it... just let me know what you guys think of the perfume. I look forward to reading all of your comments. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and also share the video. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss any video. And I cannot wait to see you all in my next video. Bye!